Welcome to this week's episode of Sailor Barry and Haley. Some of you from this area may recognize this ship, Joshua, with Captain Bill aboard. Are you anchoring out? Okay. Cool, we'll catch your lines. This boat is a replica of Joshua Slocum's Spray. Hence the name Joshua. This side right here. That's okay. A bit of a tight spot for a 55-foot overall and 14-foot wide boat. 20 feet on the bowsprit. Fucking threading the needle. Dude, you don't need our help.
Yeah, what are we even here for?
And this is your stern line. Roger.
Well, this is a breast line, right?
Roger.
Yeah. Pictures? Well, like, look at the size of it.
It's
He's only got
fucking
like 2 feet
huge.
on the other side.
Yeah, it's got like a 14-foot beam.
Thick girl.
Barry the Sailor Man.
That's me. That's what I tell people anyway.
Yeah. Don't think any of it. I'm not a sailor.
Yeah, I can't wait to get out on my first boat. Welcome to the show.
It's wonderful.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you brought it in like a champ.
Sometimes it doesn't work out that way. Come on
Yeah.
aboard, guys.
Oh, absolutely. My pleasure.
I got us down as usual.
The usual. That was how I met you, sitting on deck
Absolutely.
at the Port Townsend show, just
Absolutely.
chilling out.
Yep. I'm
Me too. That's how you sit. He's telling me, he's like, oh yeah, I saw him sitting on deck on this folding chair. I'm like, that's exactly how I feel every time
Yeah.
I see yourself a thing.
absolutely. Oh my God, this is wonderful.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, thanks to Charlotte and Lindsay.
Oh, a little autopilot?
Autopilot.
Yeah,
That's what I'm thinking of setting up for
it
gigging.
makes a lot of sense.
Dagging.
Oh, it's so fucking charming.
Oh, God, yeah. Fuck. It's just like the aft.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so early. Yeah, absolutely.
And then Thunderchild?
It's on board. I was going to come up alongside Thunderchild, and I saw Perry, but I saw somebody rowing down. I thought, well, some of you guys didn't look like you guys, didn't look
Yeah.
like your skiffs, and
Yeah.
so I decided better get in here. And
Yeah, you should see this guy. He's got an inflatable and an outboard now.
Yeah.
He's left the old wooden boat lifestyle behind already.
Yeah.
Getting
next
fancy.
you'll have a jet ski.
We can only hope. Time for a boat tour. Got a good old fisherman wood stove in the forward cabin. In case you guys don't know, Joshua Slocum was the first person to ever sail alone around the world. And in the year 1900, he published the book Sailing Alone Around the World, which then became an immediate international bestseller. Famously, Joshua Slocum disappeared in 1909 aboard his ship, the Spray. His story is quite fascinating, and there is many a theory as to how and why his ship sank. I believe originally Joshua Slocum found his boat in the middle of a field with a tree growing out the center of it, and he fully rebuilt it before setting off on his voyage. Sailing vessel Joshua is a modern but very faithful reproduction of Joshua Slocum's original vessel. Two immediate key differences that I can spot right off the bat: an inboard motor and a yard for flying square sails.
Dock. And I thought it was a good idea if it was ever like a raft up.
So summer is around the corner. We've been having a ton of adventures, still reeling from our getaway to Salt Spring. That was a real nice early spring sort of reminder that things are awesome out on a boat. Getting out and about is amazing. We have been hanging out with Captain Bill aboard Joshua, and
Name drop.
yeah, oh, it's an incredible boat, as you guys have seen. Yeah, we're just having a good, constantly social time, it seems, ever since spring has sprung. Doug came out, we went on vacation, Flossy's here now, so we're gonna hang out with them a little bit. We have a really cool trip planned in like a week and a half. Alec is joining us again. He's going to be on Thunderchild. Ed from Gabriola. It's going to be such a good time. So we're going from 17th to the 22nd, and we are going to go from here to Jedediah Island, and then from Jedediah we're going to go off to Lasqueti. Jedediah's next level. I can't wait for you guys to see it. Oh, we're doing that on the solstice, so the perfect kickoff for the beginning of summer. So looking forward to it. Life is good. Bill enlisted Simon's skills to clean up and sew up some of his sails. And as we said, Flossy is in town, so we are going on a little adventure. We're on a hike in the Elder Cedar Grove, and there is an owl right there. If you're ever in Gabriola, be sure to check out Elder Cedar Nature Reserve. Being born and raised in BC, I'm pretty accustomed to seeing old growth trees, but if you're not used to seeing them, definitely come and check this out. Yeah, you can get right in there. Like the Cthulhu. In our case, coming here, the rewards were bountiful. I had no idea how amazing of a score we were about to have.
Holy shit, come! There's more on the other side! I never doubted you for a second.
Whoa!
What?
Those, what the fuck?
Oh yeah.
We're eating good tonight.
I knew we would find mushrooms. Holy shit. There's so many. Look at this.
Wow, that's so pretty.
They're just beautiful works of art.
We're eating good tonight.
Mm-hmm. That one might be a bit sloppy, but
Yeah, let's have some beer and some fucking mushrooms.
yeah.
Woo!
Probably a couple
50% of what's there, because I always like to make sure you leave
A bunch.
plenty.
I mean, that's
harvest
pretty-
responsibly.
Pretty easy to leave 50% of that.
We will wash all of these and
Yeah,
then
for sure.
deforest it.
Wow.
How's it
I
feel?
am-
Like a pound or two?
At least.
Easily. Like,
Hell yeah.
here, hold that. That is just all mushrooms in my jacket.
Whoa, that's like 4 pounds.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. While the weather is nice, we decided to get out on the tender and explore a little bit of the islands nearby. Yeah, look at this. It's so. Oh yeah. Oh, it's so lovely here. This is what I love about all the BC coast is this stuff. Free fender. Hell yeah. Get that fender, Haley. That was a nice little coincidental happy accident. How's it in good shape? Oh, hell yeah. Give it a good bonk. Oh, she's so rubbery. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do want to hang out here. We got drinks. We got... Putting good use to our new 9.9 horsepower motor. What a lovely thing to be able to go explore the islands as we please. With the sail all cleaned up, time to bring it down to the boat and hank it on.
Thanks.
We came across a Smuggler fucking gold mine.
Yeah.
So you clean out the fins.
Yeah, just give them a really good clean of all the forest debris. Oysters are not too difficult to identify. They get this color, and then they get like a darker brown too. But
It's almost like
the way,
it's like pink lavender. kind of
yeah, the
Not lavender,
texture, the way the gills come in like this is probably like the biggest oyster I've ever found. They're
Oh, okay.
often
Smaller.
like that
Yeah,
size.
exactly.
Okay.
And they come in layers, so they're like little shelves, like layers
right,
like
right.
that. I always look
They
for
grow on logs or they grow on
both.
Dead
So dead standings
yeah.
or fallen logs. If you look for
Okay.
either, but this was a fallen log, and then they're on the underside.
It was
So if you
just
see
on
a
the side
log,
of
you
the
look
road,
for
too.
like
Oh, on the
under.
concave corner.
Yeah,
of it. Okay.
the dark wet spots.
I was looking at the dark ones.
Yeah, we're leaving them this way up so they dry a little bit, so that we don't have a fry pan full of water.
Yeah.
Look at this art. It's just like nature's magic.
Look at all of y'all.
Yeah,
All dressed up,
thanks.
fired up and ready to go. Where'd you get your suit, Haley?
Flossy found it on the internet.
Woo.
Yep.
Good score.
We take care of our friends.
Sup?
Yeah, and if it's free, that's the correct price.
Oh, it was free?
It was free,
Hell yeah. Nicely done. Now that everyone's all geared up, time for another adventure. What's the goal? What do you guys want to catch?
Urchin, hopefully
A good time.
sea cucumbers.
Some feelings.
Catch some feelings.
Well,
Yeah, I'd say pull up now.
so now it's time to secure the tender. And as you saw, I unboxed a couple episodes ago, I unboxed the Anchorplex anchor. So I'm going to use it now to set the tender ashore. Wow. Anchorplex. Get your anchors. I unfortunately can't dive because my ears can't take the pressure, so I'll stay ashore while everyone else goes down below. One thing I really like about the little anchor, flex anchor, is that we could pull the shackle out and easily lay it flat and disassemble it, and that's super cool. A massive thank you to Anchorplex for providing us with a small and a large anchor. Be sure to check out their website, and please do expect a review of their larger disassemblable anchor in the near future. Oh yeah. Yummy.
Alright, buddy. Want a slingshot?
I do.
Go. That's the stuff we eat.
Oh,
Tasty
nice.
stuff. There's so many big ones, like fucking huge.
Oh, there you go. You got it already.
I can't take it.
We
right
can't
this
grab it.
second.
You get the I'm a latte cup,
Oh,
and you can get the I love champ cup.
you know me.
Aw.
I am a latte.
You are a latte. You are a tasty beverage.
you.
Pull it.
Oh, nice.
It's way faster. It's like pulling on snot. Now back to hanging out with Bill and working on his boat, and eventually he takes his tender out for a nice little sail. This might be the first time we really get to hang out with Bill, but it's absolutely not the last time we get to hang out with him this summer. Expect many more amazing adventures with Bill in the future. It's a mighty fine rig. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, it's okay. It was a little hard for Bill to see with the full main up, so we put a reef in and his visibility is far improved. And don't worry, he didn't do any damage to either of the boats. So we are, well, Haley is, all suited up. She's gonna dive in and clean the prop and the hull a little bit, but more importantly, swap out the zinc. And I've got a screwdriver that can't fall apart with a lanyard on it, and a float in case it goes to the bottom. It'll at least have a little flotation to find it easier. Yeah, you're floating. We've opted to do this work from the tender because Haley doesn't have weights. She's a little too buoyant.
I'm so buoyant.
Oh boy.
It's like I'm like offensively buoyant. This looks really rusty.
Yeah, it is very rusty. It's what happens when you use galvanized steel instead of bronze.
Yikes.
Yeah, big yikes. Red flag. Good morning. We just got some provisions. Why are we getting provisions? Because we're going sailing. We got Alec and we got Ed and we got Haley out there and we got Bo somewhere there. Ed's gonna go sailing on his boat and we're gonna go sailing on Thunderchild, and we're going to Smuggler's Cove, and then we're gonna go to Jedediah, and then we're gonna go to Lasqueti, and then we don't really know from there. And yeah, pretty exciting. And because I haven't been filming much, and it's not worth me filming things and then editing them and then uploading them and having a project take literally 4 times longer than just doing it, I just did a project. I did the floors down here, and I'll tell you guys all about it another time. Pretty happy to have that done. Now we're just gonna get the boats all shipshape and ready to go, flashed up, warmed up, and we should probably be departing in 30-40 minutes. And yeah, it's what, 30 miles to Smugglers. So yeah, we got wind, northwest wind, and we're kind of going north-ish, so hopefully we can sail. We can at least put sails up, so it'll be cool. I'm excited. All right, time to get things shipshape. Thanks again so much for tuning into this week's episode. Be sure to tune in next week when we go off to Smuggler's Cove, Jedediah, and Lasqueti. And as you can see, we're off to a pretty rough start. This is Ed aboard his boat, Medina. And don't worry, his dog Bo did just fine down below. Once again, a massive thank you to all of our patrons and other supporters. Without you guys, none of this would be possible. And if this is your first time here and you liked what you saw, feel free to like, comment, and best of all, subscribe. We'll see you guys next week. Thanks for tuning in.